Daytona International Speedway. I will put it that way, I guess. The World Center of Racing out of Daytona Beach, Florida. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first round of the Sunday Night Showdown Season 1. I am your host, Corey Mott, owner and admin. I am joined by no one, and it'll be me flying solo tonight. We've got a long night of racing ahead of us. We've got 28 minutes until qualifying tonight. We will feature a 100 lap race, 250 miles, and that will be the first race of the season. We will get to some driver introductions, or well, more like driver interviews. We'll get to some talk of the teams. We've got a bunch of new teams this season, a bunch of new racers this season, and we are happy to have everyone that has joined us for this road. For those of you who don't know, we started a season 0 a little bit over 4 months ago. This came together. We averaged about 15 racers last season throughout the course of the season, and we've got a staggering number of people who have signed up for this season. So we welcome each and every one of you, and we hope that you guys have a good time. Let's get to looking at some of the teams here. We've got a lot of new members. We've got a lot of returning members, and we're happy to start it off with the team that won the championship last season. Let's take a look at TBD Racing. All right. So we got Evan Clapper, who's going to be the main guy there. He owns the team, and he also is teammates with Blake McClung and Dan Rabarsak. All three of those drivers performed very well last season. We're hoping to get an interview with Evan here in a little bit once we start some of the driver interviews. But we're really excited to have them back. They are definitely going to be running towards the front this season. With Evan winning the drivers' championship and his team winning the team championship last season, taking the full sweep. It's good to have them back. Moving on here, let's go to the next team, the second place team. We got Mike Bennett Racing. Mike Bennett Racing here is is the second team. They were the team from the beginning. This is the team, one of the teams that I own. I own this team, and obviously top tier. I can't say I won't be biased. Team captain, who the team's named after, Mr. Mike Bennett. We got his son Sam, my dad Jim Mott, and we got Jeremy Tabon rounding out the roster there. It's going to be a solid roster with a lot of potential there. Sam will be racing part-time for about half the season. The other three are going to be racing full-time, it looks like. Jim Mott had a very promising finish last season, finishing third in the playoffs. And we are happy to bring Jeremy back for another season as well. Who also made the first round of the playoffs there for us last season. So another team there, Mike Bennett Racing. Moving on, we're gonna take a look at some new guys here. Actually, let's go to another returning team. We got Baker Racing Team. They're bringing on a new guy this season. Bob Baker, one of the three members of the team that made it, or three members of the league who attended every single race last season. So thank you to that for Bob. We got Bob Baker, we've got Kenny Reel, and we've got Mikhail Turkin out of Russia there. We got a new guy coming in. Bob is looking to build this team for another season here, and we are happy that he's bringing more guys into the league. So Baker Racing Team, they are looking up. They were looking up on Friday night in the practice league there, or in the practice session we had, the practice race. They're running up front for a while, so I expect nothing less. Another returning team. We're going to take a look at DU Motorsports. DU Motorsports headed by Nick Vasquez. Nick Vasquez, he is coming off a win in the championship race at Charlotte last season. However, he did not make the Final Four as he ever so sadly slept in that evening. After going hunting for a little too long, he slept in and he missed the Final Four round of the playoffs for that. Zach Thomas, Johnson and Jared Bundy going to be his two full-time teammates. Ryan Taft, one of our head league admins, rounding out that roster on a part-time basis. Me and Ryan are going to be jumping in throughout the season on select races. So having him in here and having me in there, we'll take turns going in and out. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to be broadcasting some races. Josh is going to be broadcasting some of the other races. We're hoping to get like 95% of the races covered this season. I'm going to do what I can while I'm in town to do that. And Ryan is going to be our head admin tonight. He'll be handling everything on the race control side. So big thanks to him on that. All right, I think that rounds off. Oh no, we got one more. We got one more team. I missed them. We've got Full Send Racing coming in here. Waylon, Vinning, and Ashe Ridge. They are the two returning members of Full Send Racing. They had actually Ashe is coming off a win at the Monza Oval in the preseason race, so he's looking up for this season as well. Really got to keep our eyes on these guys moving forward. Let's take a look to some of the newcomers this season. Um, we'll kick it off to AC Racing. We got Zach Blecker and we got Connor Darnell, two guys from another league. I moved them over here for Sunday night racing, and they're going to be a two-man squad. Taking on the full-time basis. Looks like for both of them. And yeah, they're looking up. They're both really good drivers. Really excited to see what they can bring here in the next gen car. I was talking to Zach a couple weeks ago. He said he's not super keen on the next gen car, but he's wanted to put some practice in and get some time in with it. So this is the place to do that, as we're a pretty new league, and it's a good place to test out your skills. We got a late joiner from last season. We got Agent Inc. Racing. This is a solo team. We got Anthony Campbell here. He, as I said, is a solo runner here. He joined for the last few races of the season. I still consider him a new guy, as he wasn't completely here for most of the time. Um, we've got Front Row Motorsports, which was formed at the end of last season. Front Row Motorsports is of consisting of Zander Short and Matt Davis. Zander Short and Matt Davis, two longtime runners from last season. They formed a team at the end of the season, and we are um, happy to have them back. Correction on the last one, going back to Full Send Racing. My bad, just looking at the stats here. Waylon Vinnig actually did win the Monza Oval. It was not Ashe, so just a correction on that front. Sorry about that, guys. A lot going on here, a lot of different control panels and tabs open. So yeah, let's keep moving on here. Front Row Motorsports. Let's take a look at the Team Red X. We got these guys coming in. I don't know anything about these guys. They're fresh meat in terms of what I know about them. So um, we're just gonna have to see how they perform and go from there. I honestly don't know any of these guys, and it's just gonna be fun watching some new guys race for a change. Don't get to see that very often. So, and then one last new team here. We are looking at West Lenore Motorsports, formed in the league quite literally about an hour before the session went live today. We've got Dominic Bettini, Rodney Roberts, Keenan Kimber. Those are the three. That team's headed by Dominic Bettini. And the only returning member from the league that is on this team is going to be Rodney Roberts. He performed pretty average last season, so with his teammates around him now, maybe he'll be able to boost it up here. Uh, so after that, we're going to try and get some driver interviews now. We're going to see who we can grab here, drag them up to the booth. Let's go ahead and start with the champion from last season. This is going to be Mr. Evan Clapper. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to drag him up here. I hope he is ready. Let me confirm 1 second here. I will confirm and then I will move. All right. And if we can't grab him, oh, yep, we'll grab Evan in right now. All right. Let me just grab him up here. Evan, this is Corey in the broadcast booth. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Oh, I didn't expect to hear you. I
This
thought it
is
was going to be the other guy. Hey.
Josh is not here. It's all on me tonight.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
That's a
Because
change.
yeah. When you DM me, it says Yins and not Corey. I didn't know it was
Oh,
you.
yeah, you thought it was Josh. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, hey.
Hey, how you doing tonight? Everything going good?
Yeah. I had two other leagues start this week, and so I had two Daytona races already this week, so I'm ready for a third one.
Plus the plus the practice race. You were there on Friday night, were you not? For a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
60
you told
car
me those stats.
madness.
Yep, the 60 car madness. Yep, that's what we'll call that one. Um, so how you feeling going into this season? I know you're coming off the team championship, you're coming off the drivers championship. There's a lot of pressure on your shoulders. How are you going to handle that going into the first race tonight?
Well, I'm glad to see a lot of people here. Nice turnout. I'm glad that our recruitment efforts went well in the off season. So I'm excited to see all the new people and see who's going to be contending for wins every week with me, hopefully. But hopefully not too much pressure. I mean, I'd treat this league like any other league at the end of the day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we've been talking up a lot. A lot of people are talking you up a lot, and we're really happy to have you back here, and hopefully we got some more competition for you this time around because it has been lackluster at times as you probably remember. So we're happy to get some guys in here, and hopefully we can give you some good racing here moving forward.
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
All
Ready to
right.
get this one going.
One more question for you here. We got a long schedule ahead of us. What is the one race that you are looking forward to this season?
Uh, that's a good question. Let me open the schedule because schedule.
I know I didn't prepare you with notes for this. I'm sorry.
Probably uh, Kodo will be fun because I actually just bought that track this week and I've never driven this car there.
Mhm.
Um, I was driving I think the F3 cars were at Kodo this week, so I was running that in the F3 car, but I've never done it in a stock car, so should be fun. I'm looking forward to that one.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I will let you get back to your practice here and getting ready with your team. So thank you for coming up to the booth and have a good race today.
Yes, sir. Hope you enjoy.
I will try and move you back if you here. Yeah,
Yep.
there we go. I'll move you back.
Thanks.
Yep. And there you go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try and bring up Nick Vasquez, the owner and driver of DU Motorsports here. Gonna just confirm here with him that he is okay for an interview. And if he's not, I will look for Bob Baker here. We have a pretty good turnout so far here tonight, looking like we got at least 21 drivers as of right now. I'm sure a couple more will continue to move in here. So, not sure if Bob Baker is here either. So we'll try and grab somebody else. Let's grab Anthony Campbell up here. If I can get him to move up. Come on. Come on. I'll just go down to him. How about that? Anthony Campbell, this is Corey in the booth. Do you read me?
How's it going, Corey?
Hey, we're going to get a couple of driver interviews out of the way, and you are the lucky contestant today. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Nerves are starting to pick up a little bit, first race of the season, but other than that, doing okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you are newer around here. You joined at the end of last season. What are your thoughts going into this season? I know you only got to catch about two or three races. Are you excited? You like the schedule? Any thoughts so far?
Uh, it looks promising. I think we're gonna perform really well, in a lot of the races and underperform at some of the races. I'm not strong on a lot of tracks, but
Sure
Um,
thing, sure thing.
there's one thing I can do: survive. So we'll plan to do that a lot this
Yeah,
season.
so, sometimes survival is what it is what it takes here to really get the ball rolling. That we do have a decent amount of incidents, especially at super speedways. So we'll definitely see how that continues to develop here tonight. Hopefully we can avoid that, obviously, but you never know. It's unexpected. So yeah, I mean, the other question I asked Evan was, what is one track that you're looking forward to racing this season? And we got a plethora of tracks. I believe it's 22 tracks on the schedule. So is there a certain track that you really enjoy, or a certain track that you're excited for this season?
Well, I know it's kind of vague answer, but I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah,
Always like always love super speedways. They're my favorite.
absolutely.
Uh, and I would have to say the championship race at the end because I plan to be there.
There you go. That's always a good answer. It's always a good answer. All right, man. I'm gonna head back up to the booth and see if we can grab somebody else. Thanks for talking to me,
All
and
right,
good
thank
luck
you.
this race, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
I'm gonna try and pull up Mr. Vasquez now. Hopefully, he's ready to talk to us. Nick Vasquez, this is Corey in the booth. Do you have me?
I do. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, Nick? New season, new start to the season here today. How are you and the boys feeling down there in the pseudo Team Penske locker room?
Yeah, so team, we've got high hopes for this race. Morale's at an all-time high right now. We ended the season pretty good last season, so I think we are gonna do pretty well this season. Just can't wait for qualifying to start, and we could show our true speed. But yeah, we're just happy to be here.
Absolutely, we're happy to have you guys here, and you have the addition of a couple of teammates with you here this season. You got Jared Bundy's new, and then obviously Ryan will be running on a part-time basis for you. Is that going to benefit you guys moving into this new season here? Have you guys gotten some chemistry down? Are you guys ready to move forward?
Yeah, I mean, Zach and Jared have been great, so I'm hoping that we can do pretty well this season. And yeah.
Awesome. And the question of the day that I've been asking everybody is we've got a long schedule ahead of us here. What is one track that you're looking forward to racing this season?
Oh man, Charlotte. I'm gonna dominate Charlotte just like I did last season.
That's the second guy that said the championship race at Charlotte today. So, we got a lot of Charlotte lovers here. That's awesome to hear. All right, man. We're gonna send you back down to your team. Have a good race today and good luck. And
All right, thank you,
enjoy the broadcast.
thank you, thank you.
If I can, Discord ever likes to work. Oh, my bad. Uh-oh. Oh, I can just do this. There we go. All right, he's gone. Let's see if we can grab Bob Baker here. Let's see if he's on the track, and I'll go in and grab him. If not, maybe we're gonna talk to my dad here. We'll drag my dad down here. See what he's up to. Jim Mott, this is Corey Mott in the booth. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Corey. How's it going up there in the booth?
Oh, it's great. We're watching Nick currently fly through the backstretch chicane there after wrecking. So,
Yeah, I'm just sitting here in the pits, and I just saw that on the monitor. So
yep,
he'll be fast. He's always fast here at these super speedways. So
yep. So we got a long race ahead of us here today. What's your strategy going into it? Are you you looking to get towards the front early, or are you looking to survive in the back today?
well, I mean, obviously this is a very important race to qualify in. I'm not a very good qualifier. My strategy is always to survive. I mean, if you can stay out here the first 80 laps and stay on the lead lap, you got a shot. There's
Absolutely,
always a lot of carnage. Once you get past that first fast repair, I mean, you're in big trouble if you wreck again. So, got to try and hold on to that as long as possible and just be
absolutely.
around for the finish.
All right, and then the question of the day that we're asking everybody today is we've got a long schedule ahead of us. What is the one track that you're looking forward to racing this season?
I'd have to say Bristol. I love Bristol. I get in a pretty good groove there. I mean, I'm not the best Bristol driver, but I usually have pretty good results there, and I really enjoy the short track banging out there.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna send you back up to the garage there, so you can continue getting ready. And good luck today.
All right. Thanks a lot, Corey. Take care.
We're gonna bring in maybe one or two more people here. We're gonna move Bob Baker up here, see if he's around, get one more talk to him, and go from there. Bob Baker, this is Corey in the booth. Do you have a copy on me?
You.
Hey, Bob, how you doing tonight?
I'm fine. We're ready to race.
Oh, I see. I've been seeing you practice out there. Team's looking really good. You know, you added Mikael in the off season there. So, what's your guys' strategy going in today? You looking to kind of just survive and hang out, or are you looking to get to the front
Well,
early?
we got a rabbit and a turtle.
Oh, okay. You got the
Mikhail's the rabbit, and I'm the turtle.
Well, that's that's always one strategy to work with there. You know, you were running up at the front of that practice race on Friday. So is the confidence on these super speedways pretty high, or?
Well, not when I get in a crowd. I somehow I managed to get taken out by someone, so I find that I'm trying to just hang back and stay out of trouble, and hopefully Michael will lead the way.
Absolutely. You know, 100 laps is a long time. We got 2 stage cautions to get through. You know, there'll be other yellows as well. So survival is going to be the name of the game this evening.
Yeah, I've yet to learn that fully.
Well, hopefully this season will get you that final mile here. Now, the question of the day that we're asking everybody is, what is the favorite track? What is your favorite track, or the track that you're looking forward to racing the most this season? You know, we got a lot of tracks on the schedule. So, what is the one that you're looking forward to most?
Well, this is one of my favorites.
Awesome. Yeah,
And
everybody loves Daytona.
Talladega. I like Talladega.
Yep, a big super speedway guy. Big
Yeah.
super speedway guy. That's awesome. All right, well, we're gonna
I can't handle the short tracks very well.
Oh yeah, short track racing's definitely hard to get a grip on, but once you do get there, I mean, they all pretty much adapt the same. So, all right, we're gonna send you back down to your garage there and let you get ready for the race. You know, we got about 5 minutes till qualifying here, so good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay, thanks, Corey.
Yep. Alrighty, folks, I think that's just about going to wrap up our pre-race segment here tonight. We are, oh boy, look who just joined the broadcast booth. Mr. Sam Bennett. I was just about to sign off onto a break, but we've got to make some time for you. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, pretty good down here, Corey. The track feels pretty smooth.
Well, it's Daytona, so I'd hope it feels smooth, you know. It's not Rockingham out there. It's not the All-Star race just yet.
It's not?
Nope, not yet.
All
You're
right,
a little
I'll
early.
see you next week.
How are you feeling here tonight, Mr. Bennett? Are you and your dad prepared to work with Jim Mott here to get you guys towards that victory?
Oh, well, you know, we've been working all season, tuning up and the cars and in the garage. That's what we work out of, a garage.
All right,
We don't have a lot of money.
He's hitting all the keywords tonight here, folks. The garage, the off season, and tuning up the cars. Now the
Wait,
question.
I'm getting. I can't say that.
What?
Okay, my manager's telling me he's trying to. We have some marketing speculatory rules. Apparently it was in my contract. I don't read. I don't know how. I don't know how to read, but I do know how to race.
That's the name of the game there. Learning how to race and not learning how to read. Now we got one question for you and one question only. I know you're only racing half the season, so that makes this question a little bit easier. We've got a long schedule this season. What is the one race that you're looking forward to racing this season?
Yep.
That's the answer, folks, right there. And with that, we are going to cut to a break. Thank you so much, guys. We are 4 minutes away from qualifying, and we will be right back.
Is that it? Are you right back? Why can't you talk? Because you're on a break?
That was fucking golden, Sam.
I don't know. I think we're still recording.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here. We have qualifying just about to begin. We are very, very excited. We've got, it looks to be a close to a 26, 27 car crowd here tonight. We're going to hop on with the, who do we want to hop on for qualifying here tonight? Maybe, we'll start with Evan Clapper here, if he comes out. Let's see. We'll grab somebody on the track here. We'll go to Nathaniel Campbell. He's out. Tanner Barsack. Here we go. We'll hop on with Waylon Vining here. He is driving the number 77 car. The blue and yellow default paint scheme. That might be a trading paint there. And he has already spun it coming off of the first turn there. He's probably going to reset. We're going to hop on with somebody else here. Let's take it out with Mr. Nick Vasquez here. He's coming around, it looks like turn 2, coming out of the pits here. We're going to see who can put down the fastest time out of 2 laps here. Obviously, they got a 5-minute time period, so qualifying times here are looking to be around 50 seconds, 50 to 52 seconds. Obviously, when you're drafting, you're going to get around 40 to 47. Or 47 to 49. But when you're doing normal qualifying here, we're looking at about 50 seconds, 51 seconds. Nick Vasquez is going to bring it to the line here. Obviously, as we stated, he's coming off a big win in Charlotte. He wasn't crowned the champion again because he fell asleep for the race at Darlington in the playoffs last season. But he did manage to to win that championship race there at Charlotte, topping Evan Clapper, who came in second, who was our eventual champion of the season. 22 car representing Joey Logano. He's a big Joey Logano fan. He's been for a while, from what it seems. He has modeled his entire team off of Penske, so you got the 2, the 12, and the 22 there. Going to be part of that DU Motorsports team. He's about to put down his first lap time here, which looks like it might be a warm-up lap as he's not fully on that yellow line. He looks like he's cutting it down now to that yellow line, see what kind of lap time he can put down here. Looks like Jared Bundy currently on the pole with a 49.845. Vasquez obviously coming in a half a second slower as he didn't run that yellow line all the way around. Jared Bundy still holding tight with that pole up there, 49.845. We've got Nick Vasquez coming down the back stretch here, seeing what kind of numbers he can put down for the team. We'll hop on with somebody new here in a second. According to my timing software, Vasquez did just have the fastest first sector time of qualifying so far, so he might be able to put a comparable number up there against Bundy. Got 2 minutes of qualifying left. We got some people not on the track still. And coming to the start-finish line here, he is going to put down a 49.913. That's going to land him just short in 5th place by 0.068 of a second. We're coming now to Jim Mott. Jim Mott currently has a 50.077. Looks like he's coming through on his last lap through here. He's going to put down a 49.997. That's going to land him in the 9th spot currently. Switching now to we'll go to Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett not riding the yellow line here. Looks like he's going to put down his first time. His first time's coming through at, or maybe he's coming to the line now. Yeah, looks like he's coming to the line. Didn't lay down a time. We'll watch his qualifying lap here. He's taking the middle groove through the track. We got 50 seconds remaining. I repeat, 50 seconds remaining qualifying. Jared Bundy currently on the pole, 49.934. We've got let's see here, who's next? I didn't sort my software. We got Nathaniel Campbell coming in with 49.908. Dan Barsack, 49.941. Ashe Ridge, 49.880. That's not right. Oh, Ashe Ridge is in fourth for the 49. Oh. Oh, that was his best. Sorry, his best is a 49.865. My bad. I was looking at the wrong column there. And Nick Vasquez with a 49.913. That's going to be his top, your top five as of right now. Mike Bennett putting down a 50.313 in his first, landing him down there near the bottom with Sam Bennett. And that's going to end qualifying, folks. We're going to take it away now to the national anthem. We'll take it trackside for this national anthem.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome award-winning, multi-platinum country music icon and star of the upcoming Fox series Monarch, Trace Adkins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Here we go, it's my turn to make history. Here we go, when I'm gone they'll remember me. Yeah, a dreamer with the fever to be great was all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame was all I ever wanted. Got me singing like bang, 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 bang. This fire's a weapon. Bang, 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 bang. Won't stop till we're legends. Won't stop till we're legends. Won't stop till we're legends. Blood, sweat, I'll break my bones.
And we are back. Thank you, Mr. Trace Atkins, for the national anthem there. We are getting all gridded up and ready to go here tonight at the Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. We've got a heck of a race ahead of us tonight here, folks. We've got, I believe, 29 cars in the field. Let me double check that one more time. We've got 29 cars in the field. Absolutely. So we are going to be going through the grid here in just a second as we get ready for them to pull off of pit road. Thanks again to everyone who's come out tonight. Obviously, we've got a whole bunch of people out in the chat. Just like to say hello. Welcome to everyone. Obviously, this is the first full season of the Sunday Night Showdown. We had a season 0, which was a about 12-week test series, which featured a 8-round regular season and a 4-round playoffs. We went 3-1, so you went from 12 down to 4. Now this season, that playoff field's being expanded. We're still staying, well, actually it's staying at 12, but we're expanding it into 2 rounds. So we're going from the top 12 to the top 8, and then the top 8 to the top 4 after a 12-round regular season there, which starts tonight. Now, we're going to go ahead and start going through the grid here, folks. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on. Starting on the first row, we've got Jared Bundy. Jared Bundy with a 49.845. Next to him on the outside is going to be Nathaniel Campbell, 49.858. Dan Rabarsak coming in with a 49.860. 49.860. 1 second here, folks. And we got Ashe Ridge starting in fourth there with a 49.865. William Smith and Nick Vasquez are going to make up row 3. Evan Clapper and Mihail Turkin coming in at row number 4. Coming out in the next grid spots here in row number 5, we got Kenny Reel on the inside and Zander Short on the outside. Waylon Vinig and Rodney Roberts going to make up the 6th row there. The 7th row, Anthony Campbell and Blake McClung. Coming in at the 8th row, we got Jim Mott on the inside of Dominic Bettini. Then we've got Mitchell Steele Allison and Sam Bennett starting 17th and 18th respectively. We got Mike Bennett and Mohammed Omir coming in at row number 10. Zach Becker and Connor Darnell, Jeremy Tabon and Aaron Sire, Alexander Gross and Keenan Kimber. Zach Thomas Johnson and Bob Baker are going to be rounding out the field here at 28th and 29th. Race analysis for today. We got the Daytona 250 presented by the Baker Racing Team. We got 100 laps here tonight, 250 miles. Stage cautions are coming on lap 32 and lap 65. The pit window for these guys, running 50% fuels, looking at about 17 to 22 laps. And the air temp is going to be 70 with the track temp 108 with a forecast of partly cloudy. Now, folks, we are on our way to the green flag here. Let's make some noise and have some fun here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Sunday Night Showdown, season number 1. We're getting ready to go green. Unless we are not. And if we are not getting ready to go green. We've got one more pacing lap here. Ryan didn't do his job. Ryan was supposed to only turn that down to 1 when I messaged him, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay. He just messaged me. He let me know that Aaron Sire did actually end up leaving the field. That is why we ended up delaying the pace lap here by one lap here. So we will take this off and we will go back to the race analysis here. And actually, let's not go to the race analysis here. Let's go to the selected driver. Let's go talk to Jared Bundy about his pole position. If I can find him. There he is. Move him up here real quick. Jared Bundy, this is Corey Mott in the booth. We got you on the pole position. How you feeling right now?
Pretty confident after that pole. I was not expecting that at all.
Awesome. Well, you ran a terrific lap time out there. We were following your teammate Nick Vasquez around, who's just a couple cars behind you. You guys feeling comfortable here at the start of the race?
Yeah, we should. Just trying to stay out of trouble.
Absolutely.
That's the big thing.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like we're going to green here, so good luck, sir. I'm going to move you back down.
10-4, good buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting close to the green flag here tonight. This time, this race is starting at 2 p.m. In the sim time, or 2:30 p.m. I think qualifying is at 2. So 2 p.m. in the qualifying time there. So we got Jared Bundy leading us to green, and let's get ready to rumble here today, folks. It is time to begin the race. Cars are coming down. Pace car is off. And it is time to go racing on Sunday nights. Green flag is in the air. Here we go. Looks like we got the middle of the background there. Looks like they're all spreading out a little bit. Time to get comfortable here. First corner in the books. Looks like no major incidents yet. We got a middle pack there splitting back off from the rest. We got 2 lines as of right now working together. That's 16 of Nathaniel Campbell and looks like Ashe Ridge there from the top line. Looks like they got the push off the top and they're gonna. Looks like Vasquez and Bundy are going to look to link up here. Yep, they're linking up on the outside now. We got Nick Vasquez linking up with his teammate there. Right behind him is going to be Mikael. We got Turkin, and then we've got, looks like Zander Short right behind him back there from the Front Row Motorsports crew. Not a whole lot going on right now. A lot of people getting spread out, getting comfortable. Once again, this is a 100-lap race. We've got 32 laps in this first stage here, so we're just going to sit back
can't get off the
and
track.
relax. Looks like I didn't actually turn off my my sound either. I'm going to go ahead and turn voice chat off so you guys don't have to listen to that. I apologize. That was my fault. Let me just do that real quick. We don't have to listen to that all night. And it looks like we got a caution coming out here. And it's looking like Jeremy Tabon is going to be the culprit here. Let's see what happened. Looks like he was running towards the middle to the back here. And what happened here? He's got the 12 of what looks like Johnson right in front of him. A little bit of a check up there on the inside.
Pace car in the backstretch.
And I'm still getting some sound coming through there, guys. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it looks like him and his teammate Mike Bennett get together, and oh, he definitely gets the worst of that. And that's going to bring out our first caution on that at lap 3. Just a little bit of coming together there. Not a whole lot that we can do. So we're going to bring that back to the leader now. And I'm going to see if I can work on this voice chat as to what is going on with it. Put that off. No, please tell me you turned it off. Alright, voice chat is off now. We are good. We shouldn't have to mess with any more settings tonight. Sorry about that, guys. Lap 3 is the first caution. We're going to try and bring in Jeremy Tabon up here, see what happened there. Hey, Jeremy, this is Corey in the booth. Looks like you and Mike Bennett got together there. Any hard feelings on the teammate right away out the gate here?
We'll just brush it off.
Yeah, it is what it is. It looks like you guys just got a little too close, and there was a little bit of netcode involved, if that makes you feel any better. You guys didn't truly touch. You were close, I mean, but it didn't look like there was any fault there.
Alright, yeah, the 4-minute tow time might suck, but we'll make up for it at some point.
Oh yeah, got a lot of yellows coming about tonight. We got 2 stage cautions, so and I'm sure there'll be some more yellow flags there for you to get you back in this thing. So I'm gonna send you back down there. Good luck for the rest of the race.
Yep, thank you.
Currently in the lead, we've got Nathaniel Campbell. Now Nathaniel Campbell is not currently in the Discord, so I'm not gonna be able to get a current leader interview with him. But I will send up Ashe Ridge here, see if we can get a conversation with Ashe Ridge. Hey Ash, this is Corey in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, we saw you make a good move there off the first lap restart there. You got a nice push, or you got a nice push going off the top, and you were able to get down, and now you're sitting in second place. How you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. Feel like anywhere behind 10th is pretty not that safe back there, but I'm feeling pretty good up here and feel like I have a pretty good chance to win this thing tonight.
Absolutely, being in the front of a super speedway is definitely going to be your safest options there. So we wish you luck here, and we're excited to see you make another move on the restart here.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, folks, we are coming to, I believe, 1 to go here. Should be forming up into 2 lines, I believe. We still got 1 more pacing lap. Nope. Looks like we're coming to 1 to go right now. All right, so we're on currently lap 5 of 100 here. The stage caution is coming at 32. Top 7 received points, 7 through 1. Looks like the field is feeling pretty good right now. A lot of confident racers at the front up there. We got a lot of. We actually had a pretty good restart there. All things considered, we were able to get some good racing there up at the front. So we stayed 2 lines for the top about 12, 13, 14 drivers, and yeah, we were able to keep it moving. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick while we are heading back to the green flag. And let me refresh my throat. We got a quick interview here with the admin of the race, and we're going to get his thoughts on that crash. I think he's in the DU Motorsports with his team. Yes, he is. Let me move him up here. Mr. Race Admin, this is Corey in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Long clear, sir.
All right. What did you see on that first wreck there? It looked like there was a little bit of netcode involved, and looks like there was a, two teammates coming together, and one of them got the tough end of the stick there for sure.
Yeah, it was clearly netcode, and I would have gave him EOL, but he's already in the back, so really don't have much to do there.
Yeah,
So
there's not much need for an EOL there when it's netcode there. So we are coming back to the green flag. Do you want to hang out with me here, or do you want to go back down to the chat down there?
let's turn it back down to the chat.
Sounds good. All
I've
right.
been
I'll
giving
talk to you
him
in a little bit.
guidance on here and there, so.
Sound good. And we are back on the green flag, folks. Green flag is back in the air. We've got Nathaniel Campbell on the inside, Ashe Ridge on the outside, both of them pushing. Jared Bundy pushing on the outside, Dan Rabarsak, he's pushing on the inside. Nick Vasquez and Jared Bundy looking to make a move around Ashe Ridge in that top lane. We are at lap 6 of the we got a long, long way to go. Looks like we got some guys making moves here. Find a good TV angle here. Let's go to some static here. Good camera views of the field whipping by here. As you can see, the field is definitely fanning out into different areas here. Looks like everybody's just getting organized. There's somebody below the yellow line there. Don't know what might be happening there. Maybe got pushed low there and just trying to survive. Got some good racing going on in the top pack there. Looks like about 16 cars. And we got another second pack forming back there. Looks like Bob Baker leading the charge there. We're gonna go ahead and keep an eye on this lead pack here. About 16 cars at the front. See what's going on. It looks like Waylon Vining going back and forth there. We got a little blink there by the 5 car. That's going to be Mr. McClung. So far, it looks like everybody's just holding steady right now. Comfortable racing into the we got about, what is that, about 30, 20, 24 laps till the stage caution, so they're going to be comfortable here. We're still going to need at least one pit stop here, so if we run green, we're looking for pit stops probably around the lap 20 to 25 mark, depending on how they're going to cut it. Strategy will be at play here, obviously. We run 50% laps, 50% fuel, so we can see if some guys will run for that the stage points there, or if some guys will stay out and try and pit under green in the middle of the stage. The first stage pit stop will be interesting. It will tell us what guys are playing, what strategy up there. Right now, everyone's holding pretty steady from the order that they started in. It looks like, is that going to be the number 20 car there of William Smith? He's a new joiner today. Joined with that red, not today, but he joined with that Red X team. That's a new team here. It's good to see one of those guys up at the front here. And right behind him is Turkin. Turkin's obviously that Bob Baker entry. Racing there, Bob Baker and Kenny Reel, who's also up there in the top 8th place. These stage points here at 32, obviously the top 7 are going to get them. So right now that'd be Turkin, Vasquez, Smith, Bundy, Rabarsak, Ridge, and Campbell. Stage points definitely make a difference as the season moves on here. Super speedway racing is going to end up being a lot of time killing here, obviously. It looks like we had a little bit of an incident with Bob Baker and Sam Bennett. We're going to rewind here and see what happened here. Looks like they're racing in the second pack here, back with the 12 car as well. Looks like Sam here is just coming together with Bob Baker. Oh, Bob Baker gets turned on the wall there. They saved it, though. They did manage to save that. Oh, Bob Baker kept going. It looks like because everybody made it through unscathed, they're going to not throw the caution on that incident, however. Looks like he's coming out of the pits now. That may leave him in a position where he doesn't need to pit coming into the stage caution now, however. Back to the front here, looks like Jared Bundy and Nick Vasquez are on that top line up there. And then down in the bottom, we've got Kenny Reel, that Bob Baker entry there as well. And he's worked his way up to the front, looks like. For Barsack, McClung, Ridge, they're all up there. Not much has changed here in this front pack. And looks like Bundy and Vasquez are going to jump down to take that bottom line lead car position there. Looks like we've currently got Sam Bennett being scored a lap down. We've got Alexander Dominguez a lap down and Rodney Roberts 2 laps down. Then Keenan Kimber looks like he didn't make it into the race. Yeah, did not make it into the race. So we got Bob Baker, Sam Bennett, and Alexander Dominguez and Jeremy Tebben all multiple laps down here. Everybody else is moving at a decent pace. Looks like everybody's just looking to survive right now. We've got basically after the after the 13th car, we've got a 10-second gap to the cars behind them. So if we rotate through here, we're going to get some guys probably looking at getting lapped. Yeah, as you can see that pack back there looks like everybody's looking like they're just looking to survive. Oh, we got a little bit of a top line forming up there. Not too crazy right now. Got some guys wiggling down there below but for the most part, everybody's looking to play it safe. That top line's trying to get something going quickly. They just don't have momentum right now. Looks like they're just going to continue to get past. Got Mitchell Steele Allison up there, the top tier entry. He's creeped his way up into the top 10. Good to see one of my cars up there near the top 10. Got Evan Flapper up there as well. Good to see him up there with his teammate. Looks like Rabarsak there. Oh, Clapper gets a little high there. He's going to let back down. Lifts off the gas. Those guys are just trying to make something work in that top line that just isn't there right now. Bundy and Vasquez, the 2 DU Motorsports entries, are definitely leading the way here, though. The number 3 car, Kenny Reel, up there. He's slotted himself in nicely behind the 2 DU Motorsports car. He's got Blake McClung right behind him there. That's going to be the TBD Motorsports entry. And then behind him is going to be Ashe Ridge and Ashe Ridge and Waylon Vining, the 2 teammates there from Full Send Racing. Looks like they've managed to link up, and they're just cruising now at cruising speed, cruising altitude. Towards the back of that pack there, but like I said, the front 5-6 cars here still running single file. Looks like they're going to be coming up very quickly on the lapping car of Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett, he's creeping back here. He's all alone. He's lost his friends. He has no draft. We're going to see how they manage to get around him here if it doesn't cause any incidents. Looks like Mike Bennett is going high and staying high, and all the cars behind him are filing down. We're going to go on with, oh boy, Mike Bennett is in the middle of the racing line. I hope that didn't cause any issues. Looks like everybody fans out, and we got some cars going into the pits here for the first pit stop. Looks like they're splitting the stage in half. Vasquez and Bundy going in together here. Let's see how this can play out. We're going to ride on with Nick Vasquez, the 22 in 22. Appeared to be pretty good last season. if it will let me. There we go. Go to the pit lane there. We got a lot of cars in pit lane here. Looks like Nick Vasquez and Jared Bundy are going to make it out here. And looks like they're about in the same position as they were before. We got all the other cars coming out now. We're going to take it back to our leader now. That's going to be Blake McClung now as the pit stops start to cycle through. We got some more cars heading in now. McClung and Allison and Clapper and Rabarsak. The three of them are TBD Motorsports entries, and they are appearing to be the only people who have not pitted yet. Appears here that the only people who have not pitted yet are going to be Mike Bennett, Blake McClung, Mitchell Steele Allison, Evan Clapper, Dan Rabarsak, and Zander Short. Those are going to be your top 7 cars who have not pitted yet. And it looks like they're breaking off now. Mitchell Steele Allison is left out there all alone as the 3 TBD Motorsports guys are going to come in to pit now. Ooh, almost a little contact there between the 2 teammates as they make their way into the pits. And Mitchell Steele Allison left out here all alone. He's going to lose some heavy time here now. Absolutely going to lose some time. Looking like he's going to probably go to pit here next lap. So we will hop on board with another set of cars here. This is going to be the number 4 car of Connor Darnell. Currently scored in 2nd position. Looks like they're coming up on the number 12 car of Zach Thomas Johnson. That's the DU Motorsports entry. Looks like he's about to go a lap down here. Or he is actually a lap down. He is the first car lap down. 13 laps till the yellow flag comes out. He's hoping to maintain his lucky dog position there. Mitchell Steele Allison and Zander Short, the only cars who have not pitted yet. Mitchell Steele Allison now in the pit lane. He's gonna lose his lead position here. Now up here we got the 4 car of Connor Darnell, and then we've got the 14 car of Zach Becker, and the 88 car of Kenny Reel smashed in between them. He's looking like he is actually a lapped car there. He's currently being... Oh no, that's actually Alexander Dominguez, my bad. Kenny Reel is the number 3 car? Yeah, the number 3 car this season. We had a couple of number changes, obviously. 18 cars on the lead lap currently. But this is your lead pack currently. Connor Darnell. And then we've got the 88 of Alexander Dominguez. He is 2 laps down currently. And here comes the 7 of Evan Clapper, the 5 of Blake McClung. This is another group we got here. They are being scored, I believe, in... This is going to be your mid-pack guys. So this is 8th place through about 13th. You've got Muhammad there trying to just hang on to that draft. And you've got the 5, the 7, the 77, and the 37. So obviously the full send racing guys there at the front. Looks like Mikhail Turkin up there at the front as well. Looks like he had an incident of some sort. He is now 2 laps down. So 2 laps down here for those guys, and they're going to shuffle their way around him. And it looks like Waylon and Ash are just going to continue pushing here to lead this pack, hopefully catch up with the rest of the guys there. So Buckner and Darnell are currently being scored in 1st and 2nd. And then Jim Mott being scored in 3rd, leading Jared Bundy, Vasquez, Ridge, and Vining. Let's go right along here with James Mott. He's currently leading that pack up there. Currently scored in the 3rd position. And he's got the 85 behind him. That's going to be the 85 of Keenan Kimber. Currently being scored 18 laps down. Looks like he had an issue with his internet, his connection. He's not loaded properly into the race. The 21 car, Texas Pete, the sponsor for the season. He started in 5th in the 15th position. And it looks like Keenan Kimber is making a move around him here, and Jim Mott is going into pits. He has not pitted yet, folks. For some reason, my box was wrong, but he is now being scored obviously well down the pecking order here. So he's going to enter pit lane with 9 laps to go in the stage. Looks like he ran that field dry. And we're going to hop back on with the the mid-pack here. Bundy, or looks like Bundy and Vasquez are actually back out to that lead. I'm going to hop over to that lead pack here, see what's going on. And it looks like they are actually just a little bit ahead of this pack here. So we got Bundy and Vasquez, and then obviously we've got Ridge and Vining, McClung, Barsack, Omier, and Clappers. So we've got a bunch of teams here towards the front. Jared Bundy, your leader here. That 85 car of Keenan Kimber is currently a lap down. He's actually 18 laps down. Looks like he had an internet issue. So he's currently being scored in the 28th and final position. But working with them, he's working with the leaders there, the number 2 and number 22 car. It looks like we have a slower car entering the track. That's going to be the number 39. I got to learn numbers still, folks. I'm sorry. That's going to be Alexander Gross, the other top-tier entry alongside Mitchell Allison out there. Mitchell Steele Allison, my bad. And it looks like these two are just looking to cruise their way to a 1 and 2 points finish in the stage points here. We got 8 laps here in the stage. We've had 1 caution so far out of the first 25 laps. It was just a incident between the 92 of Jeremy Tebon and the number 50 of Michael Bennett. Mike Bennett and Jeremy Tebon are part of that Mike Bennett racing team. So they are teammates there. They got together, a little bit of netcode happened, and sadly the 92 has used his fast repair. Along with that fast repair, Mike Bennett and Bob Baker have also used that 1 fast repair. So currently on used fast repairs, we've got Jeremy Tabon, we've got Mike Bennett, we got Bob Baker, we've got Mikhail Turkin, and Sam Bennett. All 5 of those drivers have currently used up their fast repair stints. So they are playing it super safe here. 16 cars on the lead lap now after this first stage. That's bringing it pretty close to about half the field being no longer on the lead lap. Now it's going to be interesting how these guys are going to strategize to get back on that lead lap, whether they're going to hope for lucky dogs or if they are going to try and do some pit strategy here on the stage break here, coming at about 6 laps. Stage break is obviously at lap 32. Second one will be at 65, and then we'll race from 65 to 100 to complete the race. Not a whole lot going on at this time, folks. Looks like Mitchell Steele Allison has actually just gone 2 laps down after getting hung out to dry on the pits there. And it looks like this lead pack here is just kind of taking it away. So we are going to go actually, we're going to go right along. This is a back marking pack. Here's the pack we're looking for. We're looking for the 37. That's going to be Mr. Ashe Ridge here at the front. He's leading this second place pack. This is the pack that we want to look for. They're going to be fighting for stage points here coming to the line here in a couple of laps. And we got a lot of guys fanning out here. We got the 37 and the 77. That's going to be the Full Send Racing guys. We got the 7, the 5, and the 13. That's going to be the TBD Racing. And then it looks like we've got the 21 of Jim Mott, the number 10 of Muhammad. A lot of lap cars mixed in between here. Is that the 45? Is he on the lead lap? I don't believe he is. Nope, the 45 of Rodney Roberts is not. Oh, we've got two cars coming together. That's going to be Mikael Turkin back there. That is not what we're looking for coming to the line here. That's going to be Turkin coming together with someone, the 39. And the caution is going to come out. Alexander Gross and Mikael Turkin come together here. A couple of lap down cars. There's just nothing for them to be fighting over. They just hit each other and it all breaks loose. Yeah, they just come together there, and Turkin hit that wall hard. He might be done for the race, folks. That was a hard hit. We're going to watch that back one more time here. It looks like his car is still moving, but to what extent is he going to have damage there? We're going to go ahead and take it to the far chase look and see what just happened there. So they're coming through the tri-oval here. And oh, it looks like the 39 and the 35 just come together. A little bit of guy. Yeah, that's gonna be the 39 coming down the track. Definitely coming down the track, taking out Turkin there. Not a good start for the rookie there. His first race in the league. He's in the pits right now. He's getting some damage fixed for sure. Let's see if his race is gonna be over or if he is gonna be toast. It looks like his car is getting some repairs here. We're gonna go ahead and bring him up into the channel. Oh, looks like he's muted. Looks like he might have stepped away from his computer for a second. That's gonna be the stage ending caution there. We're gonna go down and talk to the DU Motorsports guys and see what's going on there. Hello, DU Motorsports crew. This is Corey up in the booth coming in to talk to you guys about the stage. How are you guys feeling after that one? You guys dominated that pretty well.
What's going on?
You guys dominated that stage pretty well there. You ran up at the front for a good majority of it. How are you guys feeling at the end of the stage?
Feeling pretty good. Like to get that win. Those pit stops were getting a little dicey. We weren't exactly sure when to pit at first, but we got it figured out.
Yeah, a lot of people got rotated through on the pit stops there. So, but it looks like you guys are still up there near the front. You got Nick out in front now. Nick, how you feeling there? You were had the role of pusher there for most of that stage. You feeling pretty good now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, I like being the pusher. I'm pretty good at it, and Jared can take a push pretty well. So I think if we just keep working together, we can keep staying up in the front and maybe get a win.
Yeah, it looks like that stage got cut a couple laps short there. We got robbed a little bit of a good little battle there behind you guys, but there was a nice pack of cars that were fighting for that 6th, 7th, 8th place position. So racing's been good so far, and really happy to see you guys are up there and doing well. So good luck the rest of the race, guys.
Thank you.
10-4, thanks.
We're going to pop down now to the Full Send Racing channel as they go, I believe, 1 to green here as we look to start the second stage of 33 laps. Hey, Full Send Racing crew, this is Corey in the booth. So I got a copy on you guys?
Yes, sir.
You guys are putting a nice show up there. You guys were leading that little second group of cars there besides Vasquez and Bundy there. You guys feeling pretty confident right now going into stage 2?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. We're trying to stay up here in the front. We're trying to stay up in the front because we don't really feel too safe in the back here.
Absolutely. Yeah, the back's been a little hectic at times, but once everything got single file racing, everything seemed pretty smooth there.
Yeah, we were trying to catch up to first and second there, so you could try to at least get a chance to win the stage. But where I'm happy with third and fourth there, we were lucky to lead our track right there.
Absolutely. There's a lot more stage points up for grabs this season, so there's a lot of opportunity to make up those points. So looks like you guys are coming to green here. I'll let you guys go. Good luck in stage 2.
All right, thank you.
All right, we are coming to the green flag here for the stage number 2. And folks, we're probably going to go to a crank it up here. Let's do a little crank it up session here on the restart and see where that goes. See what happens here. And it is green flag once again, about to be in the air. We do have the restart zone here, and we're going to kick it to a crank it up. And we are back here, folks. Back up in the booth after that crank it up. I got to turn my engine sounds up. Looks like the engines are actually not up too much. I'm actually going to make that adjustment right now while everything is still single file. Sorry about this. Still, obviously, this is my first broadcast here in the new season, so we're going to actually that's going to help us a little bit here for the future. There we go. Got to make little mini adjustments as we go, obviously. But we are on lap 36 of 65. We've got 29 laps to go in this stage. A little over a race. And things are back together, smushed back together in the pack here. 16 cars. Oh, we've got cars coming together there. Who do we have there? We're going to go back and see who that was. I believe that was Kenny Reel. The number 3 car here. Yes, it is. We are going to go to a static view of him. Oh, not a static view. Sorry, my bad. We're going to go to a mixed view here, see what happened there. Looks like he came across the nose there, and it is going to be a single car incident. Looks like he did get that saved. Hopefully he gets that black flag wave out of the pits. Yep, he did get that saved. Oh, he did end up breaking that. Maybe. We're going to go back live here, though. Looks like his left front is a little messed up. We're going to see if he goes in and takes some repairs here. Oh, we got another car off the track there as well. I don't know who that was either. Who is slowing off the pace? Is that Rodney Roberts? No, Rodney Roberts is actually not even on the track. Jim Mott is slow as well. He is 7 laps down now. Nobody knows what happened. Looks like it was Zander short. We're going to see what happened here with Zander short as well. It is madness everywhere on the track here on this first restart. Obviously, we said in the rules, and I didn't actually announce it out to the stream, but the rules, we're not going to have any cautions here unless there's a multiple car incident or an incident that blocks up the track. So single car incidents are not going to be deemed a caution there. He's actually going to have to recover that. We're going to go back to the leader now. Back up to the front here, we got Jared Bundy. He is leading this front pack of cars along with his teammate Vasquez and Omir. Muhammad Omir, and then we got Vining and Ridge again before we get back to Clapper, McClung, and the Campbells. A lot of cars looking like they're just trying to survive right now out there. Uh-oh, we are hearing more, and looks like the caution is going to come out. We've got a massive pile up here, and that's going to be Jim Mott is involved, along with some other cars back here. Let's see what happened here. Looks like Bob Baker is definitely wavering there. Is that the 14 of Zach Wecker? And we've got Jim Mott. Oh, looks like he overcooked it going into the pits. Absolutely overcooked that going into the pits. Locked up his wheels. That's not actually the incident that we're looking for. The incident that we might be looking for is... This could be another Zander short incident. We're going to go ahead and bring it back here. Nope, this is not the incident that we're looking for either. I am missing the incident that we are currently on. Doesn't look like... Might have been a Dominguez. Let's see here if I can see this. Or if this is just him catching up to everyone. I think it was right behind Bundy here. Let's look at Connor Darnell and Sam Bennett maybe? Got the 69 is Sam Bennett. The track a little bit here. Not seeing much. There's the smoke incident, so... Oh, there it is. It does look like another incident with that 38 car. We're not going to be able to find it, however. So we are going to go back to live here. See what we can pick up. Looks like Omir and Clapper and McClung are picking up the lead here. It looks like they are the only ones that have not pitted. I believe that we missed the pit stage. So, yeah, it looks like the Bundy and Vasquez crew have gone into the pits. And then it's looking here like the top 5 cars have stayed out. So Clapper, Omir, Clapper, McClung, Campbell, both the Campbells, and Rabarsak are all staying out on the track and not pitting. Let's highlight some of the lap down cars here. We got Sam Bennett, he's going to be 1 lap down. Dominic Bettini, he is 1 lap down. Mitchell Steele Allison, he is 1 lap down. And Zander Short is 1 lap down. Bob Baker, Alex Dominguez are both 2 laps down. We got Mike Bennett, he is 4 laps down. Jeremy Tebon is 5 laps down. Rodney Roberts is 9 laps down. Jim Mott is 10 laps down. Turkin out of the race, 12 laps down, I believe. And Keenan Kimber currently still running 18 laps down. Looks like we're about to come to 1 to green here as we move forward on to lap 42. We've got about 23 laps remaining here in stage number 2. Caution is obviously out. We're going to have 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 extra lap to go here, or are we... 1 Looks like Muhammad is choosing which lane he'd like to restart in potentially. Everybody else behind him is stacking up. Clapper's going to go ahead and take the high side here. Omir's going to take the bottom. The reason that is significant as McClung is the number 7 Evan Clapper's teammate there. This is the first time we've seen them up at the front. They've been biding their time, slowly moving through the ranks here. Getting close to the halfway point, 42 out of 12 laps so far tonight. We've currently been live for and racing for just over 40 minutes. That last green flag stint was 9 minutes long. Looks like we ran about 11 laps. A little bit less, actually. 10 laps. We went a lot. Well, actually, we went about 8 laps. Yeah, 8 laps. We are coming to the green flag here. Looks like, yeah. Lucky dog that time by is looking like it was Alexander Gross. He's back on the lead lap after his instant earlier in the race. Good to see him back up there. The next current lucky dog is going to be the 69 car of Sam Bennett. We got 4 cars fighting for that next lucky dog spot. Of course, there's guaranteed at least one more lucky dog here coming at lap number 65, and we are back away green here again. We got the 73 of Anthony Campbell. He's currently pushing up on the 7 of Evan Clapper. Behind him is going to be Blake McClung, the teammate to that 7 car of Evan Clapper there, so they're going to be trying to link up at some point in the near future. Clapper and Omir trading the lead back and forth there as the sway of cars. Somebody gets pushed off the track. That's going to be the 92 of Jeremy Tabon. He gets pushed down below that yellow line as the Michael Bennett dispersion appears there at the back of the pack. The number 13 car is behind his teammate, the number 7 car. This is going to be the Dan Rabarsak and Evan Clapper combo here coming on the top line. The 2 teammates are going to be pushing and working together pretty hard here behind them. 12 and number 2 combo of Jared Bundy and Zach Johnson. Those are also the DU Motorsports guys. Behind him is Nick Vasquez. We got 3 of we got all 3 of those DU Motorsports entries tonight all together. 8. Looks like Rabarsak and Clapper are looking, and we got a little check up there on the inside line. Oh, that was a close one there. We did manage to survive, luckily. Racing will continue. We have no incidents yet here. They come around turn 3 and 4, coming down to that main straight. And it's looking like we've got Evan Clapper steadily in the lead right now. They're trying to clear that bottom line as Dan Rabarsak, but Anthony Campbell is not letting them down quite yet. Kind of stuck on that bottom line down there without his teammates who are on the top line, and it looks like Bundy is just shoving Rabarsak out of the way there. Now Clapper's going to try and stay on the top line there. And we got a car pushing back. That's going to be, I believe, the number 16, Nathan Campbell. We lost someone there. I'm not going to go back and look at it as racing because that was a single car incident. We got a nice pack of lead lap cars here. Sam holding on to that lucky dog. 19 laps to go. Now the question is how far do these cars, or how far are these cars going to make it here on this stint? We've got at least 5 cars that need to go into the pits pretty soon here, I would say within the next 10 laps. Everybody else has got about 15 laps of fuel left. That's not going to be enough for anybody. They're going to be hoping for a caution here. Everybody on the track at this point is going to have to make at least one more pit stop. It's going to be interesting how these cars are going to work together here to make those pit stops happen. too wide here. Obviously not filing out quite yet into single file as we continue moving closer and closer towards the end of that second stage, and it's looking like Bundy, Johnson, and Vasquez are just going to once again sweep up onto that high line, and they're looking to take the lead away from those. Well, they have taken the lead away. They're looking to take the stage points away from that 7 and 13 car of TBD Racing. Definitely giving Evan Clapper and the boys the opportunity this season. It's going to be that DU Motorsports group. And it's looking like they are going to clear everyone, and they are going to advance down to that lower line. We've got the 20 car there of Smith. That's going to be William Smith of Red X, Team Red X. New team, once again, he's hanging strong. He's been hanging strong. We got a big one back here, folks. We have got a big one back here. It's going to be including the 69 of Sam Bennett and the number 10 of Muhammad Onir. And we are going to take a look at what happened there. That was a massive pile up there, folks. The 69 and the 10 were definitely involved. Let's see who else is back here. That was the 69 of Sam Bennett. He was in that lucky dog position. And looks like he got checked up on that high side. He whipped it down, and him and Muhammad got together. And it looks like they got together hard there. And that is going to put him into the pits. Sadly, that is not looking good for Sam Bennett, as he has already used his fast repair. Let's see who else was in that incident there. Let's take an onboard look here with Mr. Sam Bennett. We're going to go to the cockpit view. We're going to see how it looked from his point of view. It looks like, yep, him and Muhammad Onir came together and absolutely wrecked it. Absolutely wrecked it, folks. And he is back in the pits. Definitely on a tow there. That's 69 and the 10. We're going to check in on that 10 car. It looks now like everyone has caught up to the pace car. Let's check in on that number 10 car. And let's bring Mr. Sam Bennett up here for an interview. Mr. Sam Bennett, you were running in that lucky dog position before coming together with Muhammad there. What happened on your end? And it looks like Mr. Bennett has stepped away from his computer. We will get back to him. Hey, Muhammad, this is Corey in the booth. Do you have a copy on me?
Yes, I do.
Hey, it looks like you and Sam Bennett got together there on the backstretch. What happened from your point of view? It looked like Sam got a little loose and just took a nice door slam on you, and you guys got together and collected a couple of cars.
I was honestly like backing out. I saw my teammate on the side. He was struggling. I should have let him in. I was gonna signal that I was gonna let him in, but next thing I know, I'm spinning. I reckon.
Yeah, just one of those things that happens at super speedways. It looks like there was a checkup on that top line, and just had a couple of cars come together, and it looks like you and Mr. Bennett got the bad end of the stick there. You still
no
scored on
problem.
the lead lap, I believe, right? Yep, you were still scored on
Yes.
the lead lap, so nothing too bad lost. You're still up in the top 13 there, so not looking too bad for you. It looks like you can salvage this one a little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna send you back down to your chat here, and good luck for the rest of the race.
All right, thank you.
We're gonna see if Mr. Sam Bennett is available after that accident here. Mr. Bennett, this is Corey up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah.
Looks like you and Muhammad of Team Red X there got together. Looks like you got a little check up there on that top line, and then ended up down into Muhammad's door, and then everything was around from there. What kind of damage did you pick up from that accident?
Pretty much next to none.
I saw you tow there after the incident. Was that a rage tow, or were you just making sure you were getting out of the way?
I wanted to get a slice of pizza, so I needed some time to do that.
I see. That's always important, that refeed during the cautions there. So
I tell you what, it's pepperoni and bacon. I'm hoping that the meat sweats will kick in here and it'll give me some energy to get through the rest of this race.
I see. You are being currently scored, if I see correctly, 3 laps down in the 22nd position. Looking like a lucky dog isn't in your future. What's your strategy here? You're just gonna try and survive and collect positions if other cars wreck out?
Well, I'm gonna call my dealer down in Vegas and tell him to pull the bet.
Probably shouldn't be saying that on live television, folks. That might be another breach of contract, and with that, we're sending you back down to the top tier garage.
Jeremy!
Looks like we are coming to the green flag here, folks. We've got the whole entire Mike Bennett Racing crew down on their luck this evening. It is not looking good for the boys. We got Sam and Mike Bennett and Jeremy Tabon and Jim Mott sitting in 22nd through 25th position. Not the start to the season that they were hoping for. But besides that, we are coming back to green flag here with 14 laps to go until the end of stage number 2. Let's go ahead and see how this front pack plays out again. We got Evan Clapper and Dan Ravarsag down on that bottom line. We've got the whole DU Motorsports crew up on that top line. We got Jared Bundy, Nick Vasquez, and Zach Thomas Johnson there in the 12. And it looks like, the 73 of Anthony Campbell and Zach Thomas Johnson almost coming together there on that top line. But we still have the 7 and the 13 working down low. I think behind them is going to be Vining and Ridge. It looks like they've got Kenny Reel right in the look to force him out so that they can link up once again together. Looks like the iRacing wanted to give us a little onboard ride along with Mr. Bundy, so let's go ahead and do just that. That is going to be the leader, Jared Bundy, and we're going to go to the gyro cam. Like there, we just witnessed inside of the car when the DU Motorsports crew cleared that TBD Racing crew, managed to get back down on that bottom line. Great teamwork out of that DU crew as we come to 12 laps to go in stage number 2. And they are continuing to push the pace here. Currently running at 190 miles an hour out front there. As you can see from telemetry down in the bottom right. Jared Bundy, obviously our pole sitter for this event today. Let's go take a look at our biggest gainer right now. That's going to be Zach Thomas Johnson, their teammate. He's up 25 positions after starting in 28th, and he's worked his way all the way up to the front here with his team. Absolutely massive gain there. The DU Motorsports crew is actually just killing it today. Actually just killing it today. See that Ashe Ridge and Waylon Vining. He did correct me. Vining is they two have linked up, and that TBD Motorsports or TBD Racing crew has fallen all the way back out of the top 10 as they attempt to work their way back up. A lot of single file racing now as we come to the 10 to go in stage number 2. Currently in the lucky dunk position is going to be Alexander Williams. He's in the number 88 car, taking that over from Kenny Reel last season. Kenny Reel moving over to the number 3 for that Bob Baker Racing team. Speaking of Bob Baker, he is 2 laps down. He's currently scored in the 20th position. He's sitting right ahead of the Mike Bennett Racing boys. Not the best start to the season that they were hoping for, as we stated earlier. It's looking here like Zach Wecker and his teammate Connor Darnell sitting in 7th and 14th position. Looks like they're just biding their time here for the final stage, just trying to survive. And the 25 of Mitchell Steele Allison, he is currently being scored 1 lap down in the 25th position. So that 88, we're actually going to go take a look at that 88 versus 25 battle for the lucky dog coming to this battle here. It looks like they are right next to each other, battling to get back on to that lucky dog position coming into the end of the stage here. That is a big push for them, so they can get back on that lead lap and continue to be competitive in this race. Everybody pitted during that last caution except for Alexander Dominguez, who looks like he took a wave around to go from 2 laps down to 1 lap down. He is now looking to fight for that lucky dog position. He's got Mitchell Steele Allison right on his tail, however, and they're right in the middle of the battle for 6th and 7th place as well. That's going to be those ever-coveted stage points we were talking about a little bit earlier. Coming to 6 to go here. And they are, looks like Connor Darnell is just looking to the outside there. He's currently in the 6th position. Currently in the stage points. They are continuing to battle back and forth here. I wonder if Mitchell is on that outside when we get a little bit closer. We will check back in on these guys in just a little bit. We're going to go back up to the front here where the DU Motorsports guys continue to roll around the track at rapid pace. Absolute steam pushes coming out of the 22 of Nick Vasquez. Jared Bundy taking pushes like a champ, and Zach Thomas Johnson's just along for the ride, quite honestly. I mean, he's just getting to cruise while the other two get to do the work. We are fanned out to single file here. Looks like the 21 of Jim Mott is currently 6 seconds, 7 seconds off the pace. I'm wondering if he just came out of the pits here. Let's take a look over at him. He is in the pits currently. Might have run out of gas, folks, or at least needed gas. Jeremy Tebon is also quite slow. Looks like they came in to pit together. They might have been on a separate pit strategy from the rest of them there, maybe looking to get some laps back there on the wave arounds. Currently being scored 5 laps down and 10 laps down respectively. So we split into 2 distinctive packs back here. We've currently got 17 cars on the lead lap. And we're getting into that territory now where people are going to start making moves for stage points. Obviously, the stage points a lot more important this season, as there are 2 sets of stage points in every race. That's a total potential pointage of up over 59 total points for both stages and the race, which Jared Bundy is currently looking to do, as Bundy and Vasquez both finished 1 and 2, so they're trying to sweep the stage points here. Very interesting here. It looks like the 2 teammates of Full Send Racing are doing some sort of shuffling there. Might have fallen out of line. Tires might be a little thin. Looks like he got pushed out of line, and he's lost his teammate there. They might need to get up on that top line and link back up together. Oh, and he's going to lose his teammate, and that is going to suck here coming to the line here. We've got 4 laps to go until those stage points get put into place here. We are running straight single file racing, nothing too interesting going on at this time. The most interesting battle on the racetrack right now is going to be between the 88 and the 25 for that coveted lucky dog position going into this next stage break here in 3 laps. And it's looking like the 88 has got to step off the track, absolutely handing this lucky dog position to the number 25 of Mitchell Steele Allison, and he gets turned. Mitchell Steele Allison gets turned, and he's down. He's going spinning out, and he's managed to save it. He's managed to keep this on the track, folks. This is huge. If he can keep this on the track and avoid a caution and survive these last 2 laps, he will maintain his lucky dog position. He's managed to save it. An absolutely massive save. He did get turned going to that tri-oval, and he managed to save that position. Alexander Dominguez went through the pits there. Looks like he was running out of gas. Mitchell Steele Allison gets turned down through the infield, up into the first corner, manages to get back on the racing surface and save his position. He will maintain that lucky dog position. That was absolute insanity. We are now going to come to the stage points now. We've got Jared Bundy and Nick Vasquez getting up to the front here. Things are getting exciting. Things are getting dicey. We got Mike Bennett coming up on the middle of the field. We might need it in. Oh, we got an accident. We got an accident. The 77's around. The 25 is around. Or the 20 is around. We've got a massive pileup. That's going to bring out a stage-ending caution. Jared Bundy, Vasquez are going to win that again. That's going to be the full send racing crew that gets sent on a ride there. Let's take a look at what happened. So this is going to be not the 37, it's going to be the 77 of Waylon Vining. And let's see what happens here, folks. You're going to go into a super slow-mo. It looks like they're coming through the tri-oval here. And it was coming into... Looks like he gets a little loose. Him and Nick are coming together a little bit. And it looks like he gets turned by the 5 of Blake McClung. The number 20 gets collected. That's going to be a 4-car incident. Muhammad Omir again involved in that incident there. That's going to be the number 20 car of William Smith. The Red X entry, he was running very smooth up there. The number 10 of Muhammad Omir, he also used his fast repair already. So let's go ahead and take a look at what happened from this far chase view. So it looks like here, Waylon in the middle of 2 lanes, and it looks like Blake just took his the inside on him, which is a totally fair move, but it looks like it's gonna cost him at least a fast repair, folks. Muhammad Omir went into that wall hard on that outside there, and that's gonna be not bueno there. We're gonna look at this one more time from the chopper cam. One more time from this chopper cam here as we look at that incident. It looks like the 12 there of Zach Thomas just managed to slip on by, along with the 37 of Ashe Ridge. That's the Waylon Vining teammate. And that is quite an unfortunate end to the stage for those vehicles there, as we're going to take it back to the leader at this point. Looks like they are coming into pit road now. And we're going to go to the pit lane camera exit here and see who's going to win that race off of pit road. Some cars are coming out now. Jared Bundy spinning his tires. He is going to come out first along with Nick Vasquez in second. Barsack in third. Zach Thomas Johnson's going to be in fourth. And the 16 of Nathaniel Campbell. He's going to round out your top 5 coming out of the pits there, folks, as the other cars are going to file out now. We're going to see if we can pick up a interview here with the vehicle of Waylon Vining here. We're going to move him up to the broadcasting booth. Waylon, we are in the broadcasting booth here. Sorry to move you mid-conversation there. What happened on that accident as you were coming towards the end of that stage?
I really don't know. I was trying to pick up a couple spots there. I felt like I was there. He took a shot there, and I don't really know what happened. I'd have to go watch the replay. I feel like I got turned.
Yeah, it looks like you were in the middle there, and he dove a little bit on the inside. An aggressive move, you know, with 2 laps to go in the stage, and he caught your back quarter panel, and then away you went, and you managed to collect not only him, but the number 20 car, I believe, as well. That was going to be William Smith. the Red X car entry, he got turned as well. So unfortunate mishap there at the end of the stage, but I believe you still have your fast repair, correct? So you are not out of this thing. You still have a chance to run here in these last 44 laps, correct?
Yeah, I ended up using my fast repair. I still had it. Luckily, I had it. I normally don't like to use my fast repair this early into a race. I'd rather keep it for the last couple laps because it's always the Daytona big one happens in. But I really didn't think that I just was gonna try to do something there at the end of the stage. I wasn't gonna try to go wreck somebody or make any humongous moves, and I just went for it, and we ended up both paying for it, and I had to use my fast repair.
Absolutely. It's just one of those unfortunate things. All right, I'm going to move you back down once again, and good luck in the rest of this race.
Thank you.
We're going to bring up Jared Bundy for one more quick interview here, as he is the man of the hour. Currently, Jared Bundy, you're up in the booth here, man. Another stage win for you. How are you feeling at this point? I mean, you're pretty much on course for a win. You got the qualify. You've got the first two stages. I mean, you got to be feeling pretty confident at this point, right?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. I mean, it is Daytona. It's very unpredictable. So we'll just do what we can, control what we can, and try and win.
Absolutely. 2/3 of the way through the race. Looks like Nick's been giving you good pushes there. So we're going to send you back down so you guys can get ready for this restart.
Appreciate it, 10-4.
Green flag is back in the air, and we've got 33 laps to go in this one. We're 2/3 of the way through the race. Jared Bundy and Nick Vasquez working on that outside line once again here. They're just going to try and link up. They got their once again. They're looking to just run away with this thing. I did not take a look here, but I believe Mitchell Steele is back on that lead lap. He is, as did Alex again. Looks like he took the wave around. So those guys are back on the lead lap. We are back at 18 cars on the lead lap. The next current Lucky Dog candidate is going to be Bob Baker. Will Smith, after that accident, is 2 laps down alongside Bob Baker. So those two will be fighting for that Lucky Dog position. But they will need multiple laps here to get it back. Looks like Sam Bennett is back on the track, but now back off the track. He's going into the pits. Something may be wrong with that 69 Diva Chevrolet. My bad, did not mean for that to come up. We are straight shooting all the way back to the end of the race at this point, folks. All the way back to the end of the race. We've got 31 laps. Looks like a lot of cars shuffling around here, changing lanes, getting in the position that's most comfortable for them. We got Kenny Real up there. He is all alone as the Bob Baker machine and the Mikhail Turkin machine are both out of this race. Well, actually, Mikhail Turkin is out of the race, and Bob Baker is 2 laps down currently. The 22 gets pushed out of line. He's going to look to re-enter the track here. That might cause some issues and some checkups. Let's see what happened there, folks, as he did re-enter that track well, but let's see how he got pushed out here. It looks like the number 3 car, oh no, the number 12 car, his teammate of Zach Thomas Johnson, is going to push him out of the way. He does make a good re-entry into the track here, nice and safe. He waits for everybody to be clear, and he's not going to lose much position here. Oh, it looks like Bob Baker gave him a little push down into the thing there. He's looking to recover. He is back on the racing surface. He is behind, but he is not out of this race, and he still has his fast repair. This is going to put Kenny Real. It looks like the 69 of Sam Bennett was up on the track there, putting everybody 3 wide. He had just come out of the pits. I wonder if he was serving a penalty. But we've got Kenny Real, and we've got a caution coming out, folks. Who is back in the track? Zach Thomas by the 69 of Sam Bennett. We will see just what happened there. And it looks like it was caused by the 69 of Sam Bennett. What happened here? Looks like we are exiting pit road. His car is looking pretty clean. Looks like he got up on that yellow line, and he just absolutely spun the tires. Nothing you can do about that. Just got to be very cognizant of that banking there. He just lost all grip in those tires, and he slammed that front left tire into the wall. He locked him up, and he reset back onto the track here. And it looks like his car is definitely toast. We're going to get an interview here and grab an interview, see what just happened there. He was right in the middle of the field. He did a good job of sticking that to the wall. We're going to go ahead and grab an interview with him, see what just happened. And we got Sam Bennett back up in the booth for the third time tonight. Looks like you absolutely just spun it there, sir.
And where?
Looks like
Which one?
Looks like you absolutely. Are we not? Did we not? Wait, are we still?
I don't know.
Are we still green?
No, we're caution.
Oh, is it? Are we not live?
Yeah.
Am I not live? Oh, I'm not live. I was like trying to figure that out there for a second. Looks like he spun it there going out of the pits and absolutely destroyed that left front toe link.
Well, I was in the pits to serve a penalty. As soon as I entered the pit, the black flag got cleared. So.
That was an admin kerfuffle there, it sounds like. Well, we'll have to talk to Mr. Taft about that.
That's okay. He's doing his best.
He's doing his best. We got Kenny Real staying out here while everybody else is looking to pit in. Now, what is your damage looking like after that incident?
I'm ready to go right now. I mean, I got 3 minutes of optional, but we can just go out.
You did not. You didn't break the toe link or anything. You did look like you hit that wall pretty hard, so it's pretty lucky you didn't break that toe.
No, we're gonna milk this puppy for all she's worth.
Well, you are already 6 laps down. You know, Mike Bennett might finish ahead of you in this first race. How does that make you feel, knowing that he's owned the game for quite literally a quarter of the time that you have?
My tires are out of alignment.
And Mike Bennett's are not. We're gonna send you back down, folks. Folks, we are just getting started here. We've got 27 laps to go on this exciting race. Mitchell Steele Allison, you are in the broadcasting booth. How are you doing tonight, sir?
It's been a tough race so far, to be honest.
I'll be honest, we caught that epic save for the lucky dog on camera live.
I'm not sure how I managed to save that, to be honest.
We caught that live. We watched the 88 car pit right in front of you, and then you get turned the very next second, and you managed to save it and keep yourself in that lucky dog position coming to the end of the stage. And I must say, I was very impressed.
Can't believe I did that, to be honest. Still don't know why the 88 pitted. Must have been low on fuel or something.
He had actually not pit on that last caution and taken the wave around. He was 2 laps down. So you two were the only 2 lap down there. He just ran out of gas.
Well, it's been a tough race so far. Hopefully, we're up in 9th now from being 2 laps down early in the race. So hopefully we can make a couple moves early on.
I'm actually showing you in 6th, so you're getting close to that top 5 there. So.
Oh yeah, thing just updated.
Yep. So we're excited to see how you finish this one out, and good luck for the remainder of the race.
Don't get spun again, but see how it goes.
Yeah, Daytona racing, am I right?
Yeah.
All right, go.
Thanks, guys.
Let's see here. After everything, I'm taking a look at my timing screen here, and it is showing me that the top 6 cars, I believe, the top 6 cars did not pit. That's going to be Anthony Campbell Kenny Real up in first place, Anthony Campbell in second place, Nathaniel Campbell in third, Waylon Vining in fourth, and Ashe Ridge in fifth. And then obviously Mitchell Steele Allison, who we just finished talking to, is going to be in sixth. As Mr. Bennett does take the chicane there, the backstretch chicane in that pace lap here. Coming to this green flag restart, we are at 26 laps to go. 26 laps to go. And and it's looking like Nick Vasquez has been pushed all the way back down to the 14th position. Jared Bundy has cycled out to the 12th position, and their teammate Zach Thomas Johnson is in the 7th position. So that DU Motorsports crew has some work to do to get reconfigured coming to this restart. Coming to the restart, Kenny Real gets a massive jump there as the lead car. He does get to choose when to go, but how much of it can he use? He has no teammates up there. He's looking to work with. We got the 16 of Nathaniel Campbell, the 77 of Waylon Vining, and the 73 of Anthony Campbell, and the 37 of Ashe Ridge. Ashe Ridge and Waylon Vining are definitely working together here as they are teammates on that lower line. Mitchell Steele Allison up to the 2nd and 3rd position here on the outside line. The 73 of Anthony Campbell, and he's going to try and clear. He is clear, and he does clear it. He does get down. Now, granted, they are 9 laps into a stint, so they're looking at maybe 10 to 13 laps of fuel remaining here before they're going to have to take one more pit stop for the race. This is going to be the 7 car of Evan Clapper and the 13 of Danner Barsak. They have managed to find themselves back up in the top 5 once again. It's looking like Mitchell Steele Allison and Anthony Campbell are taking this bottom line here and just run away with it. Now it's really going to come down to if they read the pit stop strategy and keep getting together. It could be the determining factor of this race. It absolutely could be the determining factor of this race. We're looking at the 25 and the 73 and the 16 and the 37 on that bottom line. We've got the number 3, the number 7, the number 13 on that top line. And then that DU Motorsports crew is linking up right behind that TBD Motorsports crew. We will see if we get 3 wide here. Anthony Campbell out in front, obviously. We don't want to go to this mixed section of ride-along right now. I don't know why I recently said. But these top 16 cars in this pack here are definitely cruising. Bob Baker is 1 lap down now, as he did get the lucky dog on that last caution flag, so he could make a run back up to the top. He's just hoping for another caution here. He is currently the only one. And next behind them is Jeremy T-Bon and Mike Bennett, both 4 laps down. We are still 2 wide racing as we come nearer and nearer to the end of this race. 22 laps to go. We are 2 wide racing for the finish now. All but 1 or 2 of the, all but three of these cars in the top 13 have not used their fast repairs, so we will probably see another big one at some point today as these drivers try and get all of the usage out of that fast repair. We've had some pretty clean racing tonight. I think we've topped out about 4 cautions, including the stage cautions. I think we've had 4 or 5 cautions, which is very good. A lot of wavering cars here coming down the front stretch. A lot of people switching back and forth, and it's looking like Waylon Vining and Ashe Ridge have gotten split up once again, losing their positions there as Ashe is just stuck behind the number 6 of Nathaniel Campbell. Right now it's looking like Kenny Real back out to the front here as he got the push from Evan Clapper. Now Danner Barsak and Evan Clapper are going to look to clear Kenny once again here as they cycle their way through the crowd. The 73 is giving a good shove to Kenny here. That's going to be Anthony Campbell pushing on Kenny Real. Now we've got some good 2 wide racing here, and it looks like there's that DU Motorsports crew. They're working their way up on that top line. They got 3 cars in front of them until they are back out in front. That was an amazing job by them to link up in just a short 5 lap spread there. We are coming now to 20 laps to go. We are continuing to watch here as Evan Clapper and Danner Barsak once again find themselves at the front. This is the reigning team champion and reigning driver champion at the front of the field now. we weren't going to be surprised if we saw him up here fighting for this win at the beginning of the race. Now they were hanging back towards the middle of the pack for a decent amount of time, but that TBD Racing team has found their way, and it's looking like, oh, Waylon is really giving a shove there to the 13 of Dan Rabarsak, and it was a good job by Rabarsak to hang on to that. That was a very aggressive push by Viney. Maybe pull out of the way a little bit and dive in maybe 3 wide. Things are getting a little hectic here as the 69 of Sam Bennett is looking like he had to fix some damage there. But Kenny Reel and Evan Clapper will continue to back and forth. That top line does get a huge so we'll see if they can come back up in line with them. And it's looking like the 73 is just giving the shove of a lifetime to Kenny Reel. What a shove by Anthony Campbell there. And Mitchell Steele Allison is just going to reap the benefits of that. And that TBD Racing crew and that DU Motorsports crew have completely fallen out of the top 5 now. That bottom five on the bottom line down there, that's going to be what do we got here? We got Kenny Reel, Anthony Campbell, Mitchell Steele, Allison, Nathaniel Campbell, and then we've got looks like Ashe Ridge rounding out the bottom line there. Absolutely insane push by Campbell, and that's going to almost stretch this field to be single file as we continue moving up towards closer and closer towards the end of this race. And this field is just, these two on the bottom line are just absolutely gone. And it looks like that DU Motorsports crew on that top line is just being absolutely held back by the TBD Motorsports crew now. It looks like Jared Bundy's given the bumper to Danner Barsag. It's like push him or get out of the way at this point. We got 18 laps. It's go time. We are definitely going to see some dicey racing here as we approach this 16 lap to go mark. It is absolutely getting hectic here. That top line, that DU Motorsports crew is starting to get impatient. They don't want to be stuck behind this TBD Motorsports crew for any longer. They got a 3-car train. They're trying to go. Anthony Campbell absolutely shoving Kenny Reel way ahead. And this would be a huge start to the season for the Baker Racing team. Getting their first career win in the Sunday Night Showdown would be a huge step. And it's looking like James Mott is up here as well. He might need to exit the racing surface here so that he can let these lead lap cars by. And he's not going to. He's going to hang high, and this is going to push things 3 wide going into the corner. This is about to get hectic, folks. We might have an accident here, and Jim Mott gets turned. He's up into the wall. Is that going to cause an accident? No, it's just the Jim Mott incident, and he's pushed through the wall. He has nowhere to go there, but he, quite honestly, probably should have left the racing surface. 15 laps to go with this much going on, and that's going to shake up the field there. That little kerfuffle is going to shake things up. Kenny Reel and Anthony Campbell are steadily out front right now. Mitchell Steele Allison reaping the benefits. But remember, folks, we still have one more pit cycle to go through, as these cars are not going to have enough fuel to make it to the end of this race. And as I say that, they come down right now. And it looks like we've got an incident on the pits. And that's going to be the 37 of Ashe Ridge. He gets absolutely spun going into the pits there. He might have made it off the racing surface. We are staying green. Kenny Reel is leading these guys into the front of the pits here. Now this is where things get interesting, because if the number 2, the number 12, and the number 22 of the DU Motorsports crew can make it around faster than the other team who just entered the pits, we might have a situation on our hands where they might actually reap the benefits of staying out a little bit longer here. Tire wear is not an issue. You do not gain time based on tire wear alone. So if these guys can work together and push faster than the guys that just went into the pits, they might actually come out in the lead. And it looks like this DU Motorsports crew is diving down into the pit road now. Looks like that TBD Motorsports crew is sticking out. So we're going to have Jared Bundy, and we are going to have that's Zachary Thomas Johnson dipping into the pits now, making our leader Blake McClung, Evan Clapper, and Dan Rabarsak, the TBD Motorsports crew, with 15 laps to go. That was an absolute crazy turn of events there, with Ashe Ridge getting spun, but he didn't take any other cars out with him, and that's not enough to throw a caution. You know, that could be controversial coming to the 15 lap to go mark here, but we are reaching a point in time where it's go time and people are starting to make moves. we should see this TBD Motorsports crew come in now, and it's going to really depend after this pit cycle who's going to make it out. Looks like they're going to stay out one more lap. They are confident that they have enough gas to make it around one more time here before they come into the pits. They're on a 14-lap stint, so they actually have about 7 laps of fuel left. Now, how things have shaken out so far, the 37 of Ashe Ridge is currently still on the lead lap. He's with Waylon Vining. They've managed to stay currently on the lead lap even after that spin, but they are being fastly approached by this number 5 of Blake McClung and his teammates behind him, and they could potentially end up lapped here. And here it is right now. They're coming onto the outside, and it looks like Waylon is going to get past there. That's actually, yeah, Waylon's going to get past there. Ashe is right in front of him. He's going to try and catch the draft here, but it is not looking good for these Full Send Racing guys who've been running up front all day long. They have about 7 to 10 laps of fuel left here, so they don't need to push this right away. They are kind of hoping that it goes green right now, because if it does not stay green, they will have to pit, and they will end up back towards the end of the lead pack. So they are playing the ultimate strategy game right now. Every single lap that they do not pit. Michael Bennett getting off the racing surface for the leaders there. Ashe Ridge is not, as he is currently on the lead lap. He is able to fight for his position. They're going to go to the outside and easily take care of him. Now that crew should end up on the tail end of that lap set there, and it looks like they are going to link up. Are they going to look for a dive down to pit road? They are still not. That TBD Motorsports crew is not, or TBD Racing crew is not going to. It looks like they're going to file up on a column here, and Evan Clapper is going to push Blake McClung here with 12 laps to go. Now we've got Almir and Bundy and Vasquez and Real. That's going to be your second pack of leaders here. We're going to go link up with them. Now it looks like Almir's out here alone. Does he have cars to work with? He does. He's got the 69 of Sam Bennett and the 21 of Jim Mott kind of around him, but it is not looking good for Almir. He is currently on a 16-lap stint like Blake, Evan, and Dan, so he is actually 18 seconds behind. That's not looking good for him. Now, as it would cycle through right now after pit stops, your current leaders should be... your current leaders should technically be Blake McClung and Evan Clapper. If my timing is correct right now, pit stops are taking about 30 seconds, and these guys are 38 seconds behind. Now, that doesn't include the time it takes to speed up, so this is going to be a close one. We're going to go back to the leaders here. These guys are trying to make up as much time as possible. Now, looking at Blake McClung, Evan Clapper, and Dan Rabarsak, they are coming down. It looks to be the backstretch here. Let's see here. They are currently 17 laps into the stint. They are going to be looking to pit any lap now. This might be actually their last lap. You can make 17 to 22 laps, as I said. Now, there was a caution in there. Add a couple of laps. They are still staying out here coming to the tri-oval. Now, Ashe and Waylon here are truly trying to stay on that lead lap by pushing on the outside of those leaders. They're going to actually clear them. Now they are fighting to be on the lead lap right now, folks. So this is important for them in terms of if there was a caution right now, both of them would be scored at the tail end of the lead lap cars. We're coming to 10 to go at this point, and we are currently in a fuel strategy battle, an absolute monster of a race right now. Now Blake is putting the bumper to the 77. It looks like they're just trying to keep up as much time as possible. But now let's remember here, if the 77 and the 37 are blocking these guys here, this could actually work out in the favor of Bundy, Vasquez, and Johnson, as they are currently coming out here. And actually, new development, as I did not see Kenny Real, Connor Darnell, Anthony Campbell. Those three cars have actually come out ahead of that DU Motorsports crew. Now, they are all technically fighting for that first spot. This is absolutely crazy. It's really going to come down to how efficient of a pit stop Blake McClung and Evan Clapper are going to get here. They should be coming 9 to go. They might be doing a splash and dash. They might be getting a tiny bit of fuel and just getting the heck out of pit lane. This might actually work out in their favor. Here they come, folks. We are going to be able to tell right now. Just for comparison here, I don't have a timer up on the screen, but just for comparison here, It's looking like Kenny Reel. He had a 27.4 second time stint in pit lane, along with Connor Darnell. He had 27.1. Now, if these cars here can beat that, we're looking at a very interesting ending to this race here. Now, I'm still following this here. We're following the number 5 car of Blake McClung. It looks like he might have taken a full set of fuel here, folks. And something might be happening here, folks. Something is definitely happening. The 13, the 7, they have not left pit road yet, and they are actually going to cycle out of the top 3. Something happened here, and I'm not quite sure what happened. But we're going to go to the leader here, Kenny Reel. Oh, I don't know what is going on here. That's the 5 of Blake McClung. It looks like he might have had some sort of damage that needed to be fixed, as he is cycled all the way back to the 15 position, and Evan Clapper as well. Something might have happened there. I'm not too sure, but they are not looking in a good position. We're going to link back up with this front set of cars, though. We've got Kenny Reel, Connor Darnell. Kenny Reel, of course, that Bob Baker Racing team, who are the sponsor of this race. They are up here at the front. We've got Bob Baker just waiting and hoping for another caution, but it looks like he's also 2 laps down now. Alan back to 1 lap down. We got Jim Mott here staying out of the way as a left car for these cars. Bob Baker is back on that the tail end of this group as well. So let's go ahead and reset what we're looking at here. We're looking at Kenny Reel and Connor Darnell on that bottom line. They are in 1st and 2nd place currently. We then have the 2 car and the 22 car, Nick Vasquez and Jared Bundy. They've been running up front all race. They're on that top line in the 3rd and 4th positions. Behind them, we've got the 2 Campbells. We got Nathaniel Campbell and Anthony Campbell. I don't believe they are related, but they are racing together right now. And then we've got the number 7, yeah, that is the end of that front 6 car pack here with 6 to go. These 6 cars here at the front, these are all on the lead lap. Bob Baker is back there behind them, 2 laps down now, currently ahead. He's trying to potentially maybe get up to his teammate here as a lapped car maybe, but Connor Darnell is potentially looking to look towards the outside here, might look to block on the outside of this lead. We got 6 laps to go here. We have not had any cautions. Something definitely happened with that TBD Motorsports crew, as they are now being scored in 46 seconds down. That means they're going to be coming up on them here pretty soon in the 16th and 17th position. Something definitely happened. You can see them there in the front left of the screen behind the scoreboard there for a second. We are definitely moving forward here with 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. And it looks like everyone's almost in cruise mode at this point. The DU Motorsports crew, they don't have that 3-car train anymore. As you can see all the way at the back there, that's their actual other teammate there, the number 12 Advanced Auto Parts car. The Ryan Blaney scheme on the number 12 car of Zach Thomas Johnson. Mitchell Gonzalez is also back there in front of them as well. This is going to be interesting coming to the point here. It looks like Connor Darnell is looking maybe to that outside. He's working with that 16. That 16 car is actually also a lap down. That's going to be the 16 of... Oh, that 16 is not a lap down. My bad. That is the other Campbell. That is Nathaniel Campbell. Anthony Campbell is directly behind him in that U.S. Army paint scheme. So these 4 are currently leading the way. Bob Baker trying to maybe potentially get up to his teammate there. Doing what he can. He might have some damage on that car. Kenny Reel currently leading this with 4 laps to go. It looks like Mike Bennett here up on that top line. We're going to see how this fans out. We got the number 2, Jared Bundy. It looks like Jared Bundy and Mike Bennett had just made contact, and they are down into the inside. That is not looking good. The caution is going to come out. That is exactly what they did not want. We are now going to end up in a green-white checkered situation here. Now, Jared Bundy and Mike Bennett came together there. Let's take a look at what happened. Now, they definitely... So, Jared Bundy still does have a fast repair, so as long as he can make that car back around, he will be starting at the tail end of this lead lap field as long as he can make it back around. So as you can see here, Mike Bennett slow on that top line. Jared Bundy, it looks like they just came together, nowhere to go. He probably should have ducked down low. It's just Jared Bundy there that's gonna get wrecked there, and that's gonna hurt real bad for that DU Motorsports crew. Kenny Reel back out in front. Connor Darnell, Nathaniel Campbell, Anthony Campbell, Nick Vasquez. That's your top 5 going into this group. First of 5 green-white checkered opportunities. Things are going to get dicey, folks. Let me just outline the fast repair situation here. The top 2 cars of Kenny Reel and Connor Darnell both have used their fast repair. They are looking to stay out of any incident that may happen. However, the 2 cars right behind them, Nathaniel Campbell and Anthony Campbell, both have their fast repairs. The next 2 cars of the DU Motorsports crew, that's going to be Zach Thomas Johnson and Nick Vasquez. They both have used their fast repair. Mitchell Steele Allison also does not have, or he does have a fast repair, my bad. Zander Short and Ashe Ridge have both used their fast repair. Dan Barsak does not have his fast repair, or he does have his fast repair. And then going to Zach Wecker, he has not used his fast repair either. Sorry, these guys are a little shuffling around here as they enter and leave the pits. Now we're gonna hop on here. We're gonna see if we can pick up an interview with Evan Clammer and Blake McClung and see what the heck happened during that green flag pit stop. Well, we're gonna go hop on down to the TBD Racing crew here. TBD Racing crew, this is the broadcast booth coming into your channel here. We're trying to figure out what happened on that green flag pit stop cycle there. You guys were looking like you were going to cycle back out into the lead, and then you had some long pit stops.
Well, I actually forgot to turn my tires off, so I took tires.
Dan took tires. Evan and I blew the entry and got a black, so we were held for 40 seconds.
Yeah,
we stayed on the lead lap, so.
We were 1 second away from getting lapped when the caution came out. God bless.
Yeah, I did notice that we were following there as Kenny and Connor were definitely catching you guys pretty quickly there. But it looks like you guys have a shot to make it back into the top 10 here, so that's a good thing there. You know, we were wondering, but obviously that black flag that makes everything a lot more clear. So thanks guys for that, and good luck in this first of 5 green-white checkered opportunities.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, man.
Now we're gonna hop down into the top tier for the top tier chat for some banter here.
Green, a white,
top tier
checkered.
motorsports here. You guys are not doing too hot today. What's going on?
Who?
Sorry, Mike Bennett Racing. My bad. Mike Bennett Racing, owned by Top Tier. Not doing too hot today, as Mike Bennett is currently leading the way. That's going to be in the 21st position. Actually, no, Jeremy, you are in front of him.
I'm trying.
You did manage to get past him there. Mike Bennett, what do you have to say about your team's performance today? Oh, Mike Bennett is very quiet.
What?
Mike Bennett, what do you have to say about your team's performance today?
Yeah, it hasn't been a great day. We wanted to do better, but this is where it's at, man.
Yeah,
So.
you do put a lot of time and money into these cars. Now, does that make you angry as a team owner?
You know, I really get down on my teammates sometimes, but I try not to. No, I was just kidding. No, it doesn't make me angry as a team anymore. No, we just, sometimes it's just the way it goes, and
as Sam Bennett, the 69 car, likes to say, rubbin' is racing.
Well, we've had several issues
we put
tonight.
we put in the prep work we practiced this week. It just didn't work out for anybody. So yeah,
We did.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had some issues tonight. I mean, we had the police show up at one of our drivers' house in the middle of the race. We had
we had Jeremy got pulled
situation. I
Yeah,
got
it
the
was an
lucky
eventful
dog
night.
at the end of the stage break to get back on the lead lap. I was in 17th, and my internet went out for about 7 or 8 minutes, and I lost 8-9 laps.
Oh, okay, that's how you got
we've
that
had a-
down. I was gonna say I didn't see you crash.
Yeah, I mean, I was on the lead lap, and all of a sudden, I was 8-9 laps down. So that's kind of how it's been for Mike Bennett Racing tonight.
All right. Well, we are going back green, so I'm gonna head up to the broadcasting booth. We are now into the green-white checkered, so good luck. Green-white checkered is now in the air. We have 2 laps to go. This is first of 5 attempts, folks. First of 5 attempts. Now it looks like Kenny Reel and Connor Darnell have a good jump off the start here, but this could lead to absolutely anything. As we said, a lot of cars up in that front have not used their fast repairs yet. This race just under 2 hours so far right now. Kenny Reel and Connor Darnell is that pusher on that inside line there. And it looks like Vasquez is trying to push the 73. Now they've got, they're 3 wide there going out of turn 4. Now if we take this white flag, the next flag ends the race, folks. So this race is absolutely official. Kenny Reel has taken that white flag. This race is official. This is the final lap of the race. Connor Darnell pushing on that Kenny Reel car. And Nathaniel Campbell right behind him. Cars looking to the outside. Kenny Reel is just absolutely flying around the track at Mach 7 speed. That is, of course, because of the push from Darnell. Darnell pushing hard. We got pushing everywhere. We got Mitchell Steele Allison up out of nowhere. He just came and pushed. We got Zander Short back up in 5th. He's up in the top 5. Folks, this is getting absolutely nuts. We are coming to the line. We've got wrecking all over the place in the back, but this is not going to matter. This is going to be a Bob Baker victory. Bob Baker Racing Team's going to take their first win in the Sunday Night Showdown. That's going to be Kenny Reel, Zander Short, Connor Darnell are going to be your top 3 finishers. What an absolute mad lad finish there. Absolute crazy finish. We will outline the final order here in just a second, but that is a Kenny Reel Bob Baker Racing Team victory, their first of the Sunday Night Showdown. Oh, I came in here expecting to hear Kenny having a good victory speech there. Bob Baker, your teammate has just given your team the first win of the season, the first win for Baker Racing Team history in the Sunday Night Showdown. How are you guys feeling right now?
Yeah, we're feeling great. I figure if we're sponsoring it, we have to win it, right?
That's absolutely right. This is the Daytona 250 presented by the Baker Racing Team, and a Baker Racing Team car has come away with the victory. Kenny, how are you feeling right now? Is Kenny's mic not working?
I think he
I'm feeling good. My mic
Oh,
was muted.
There he is. There he is. There's the winner, folks. That was a crazy finish there at the end. You managed to get lucky there with the black flags coming out on the TBD Motorsports team. You guys were able to cycle back through into the lead. You were fighting off that DU Motorsports crew for a majority of the race, and you were working there. It looks like with the AC Racing guys of Connor Darnell. Was his pushing just getting you out there, and it just kept you out front?
Yeah, we'd decided to do an undercut, which actually played in our role. I knew those guys had a pit again, so I decided to stay out, and they stayed out with me. And I knew they would have to pit, so we decided to go for it on lap 85, and the undercut actually helped us out.
Absolutely, yeah. It really did work out in your favor, and the ability to actually wasn't even in your control there. But the black flag coming out from on 2 of those TBD Motorsports crews, that really did almost solidify you guys at the front up there. So I saw Bob was working up towards the front there before that last yellow, and was he trying to get up there to help you, or were you guys just kind of cruising with Connor and
Yeah, he was cruising, but he was also trying to help as much as he could.
That's awesome. All right, well, we congratulate you on the first win of the Bob Baker Racing Team here and the Sunday Night Showdown League, and you guys are starting off the season on the right foot here.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate the stream.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yep. Now in the broadcasting booth, we have Connor Darnell. He finished in 3rd place. You were giving Kenny Reel a majority of the pushes there on the last few laps there. I saw you try to make a cut to the outside. How did that work out for you?
Yeah, it was a good race. Obviously, there at the last minute, you're going to try to break off and get the win and try to get that run, but I felt like the pack had kind of scattered out a little bit, so I didn't really have too much for me on the outside, so I decided to just kind of tuck it back in and just shoot for the top 3. But yeah, it was a good run.
Yeah, you actually were the second highest gainer in the race. You started in the 20th position or 23rd position, and you actually gained all the way up to the third position here. Now, were you just biding your time and slowly working your way to the front, or did you and Zach kind of have a strategy that you're working on?
Yeah, we kind of had the strategy of just kind of hanging in the back, trying to be there at the end. Just trying to keep the cars as clean as much as we could. We kind of got caught up in some stuff. I tagged the outside wall a couple of times, but we didn't tear it up too bad, and we were able to. I was able to put it in the top three and kind of just be there at the end. I know he kind of had some issues down pit road, so.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah, we
were
just we
learning
just
that there
kept it
was a
clean.
lot of guys here that actually ended up getting pit road issues today. So that TBD racing crew also ended up getting a black flag on their last green flag pit stop cycle, which pushed them way back. So a lot of black flags on pit stops here seem to be the tail of the tail of tape. So
Yeah,
thank you.
it was challenging. I haven't really ran a whole lot of these next gen cars, so obviously bringing that here to Daytona is going to be pretty fun. I like some plate racing, so yeah, it was a good time.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining the league, and thanks for coming out to this race. We hope to see you again in the future. And tell Zach I said hi.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Yep. Waiting on Zander Short here, our last podium driver, and then we are gonna maybe hop down into the DU Motorsports chat to see if we can pick a interview up with them. There's Zander now. Zander Short, you finished that race in second position. How are you feeling right now?
Honestly, it was kind of crazy there. I started eighth on the final restart. Just made some good moves there at the end.
Yeah, I did see you cutting through the field there. You and I believe was it Mitchell Steele Allison kind of came out of nowhere. I think Mitchell Steele Allison actually got caught up in that last wreck, which we will take a look at here in just a second after we're done with the interviews. Um, you were kind of a non-factor for most of the race, and you ended up finishing in second. I mean, was that just your strategy? Just fly low under the radar until the last couple of restarts and just try and get your position?
Yeah, most of the race I wanted to hang out towards the back. Just let everything happen up front, how it was going to happen. I seen a window there at the end. I figured it was going to go green until the end, until about 4 to go. I seen that a caution came out, so right there I knew we had a shot. But I just couldn't get up behind Kenny well enough. I'd gotten blocked. The outside line wasn't going, but it was going just enough to where I couldn't get up there. So
Absolutely,
yeah.
yeah. It was definitely a crazy finish there at the end, and we're probably going to go down here next and talk to the DU Motorsports crew. They were heavily tied up there at the end. They were running pretty high up all the way until that last accident, kind of making a last ditch effort. So, uh, thank you for coming out to the race this evening, and we hope to see you again in the future. Do you have anything you want to say to the crowd?
Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll definitely be back.
Awesome. Well, you have a good night, man, and congratulations on your podium finish here.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
That's
Now we're
ridiculous.
hopping
There he
down
is.
here to the
Dude,
DU
what the fuck?
Motorsports
Who was that?
garage. We are in the middle of what seemed to be maybe a heated conversation here, as the last lap did not seem to go as they had intended. What happened there, guys?
You want me to go first?
Whoever.
Let Jared explain.
Well, we were fighting. I don't know. Maybe it was 4 to go. Me and Nick. He was pushing fantastic that whole time. We were trying to make a run. Lap car. I don't know exactly what was going through his mind. Was hoping he would make a better attempt to get out of the way, and just ran right in the back of him.
Yeah, we did catch that caution there and seemed to set you guys back a little bit, and then it looks like you guys you got pushed all the way to the back there, but Nick and Zach were kind of entangled on that last green-white checkered lap there. What happened there, Nick? Anything crazy happen, or was it just Daytona racing on the last lap leading to the big one?
I mean, yeah, it's Daytona racing, people not making smart judgment, but we're not going to get into that. I mean, at the end of the day, we dominated this race. We would have had it in the bag if it didn't come down to that. Um, but I think we showed our team's capability today, and looking into the future, I think we could see ourselves in victory lane.
with two super speedways left on the track, you guys have a definite possibility here to dominate one of those races and secure your position in the playoffs there. So, any words to say out there to the stream and to your fans?
Yeah, I'd just like to give a shout out to Ford, Ducks Unlimited, Winchester, all the companies, Body Armor, Mountain Dew, all of them for sponsoring us. And if any of the other guys have anything to say, that's all from me.
Anybody else have anything to say?
I feel like we did overachieve for the I guess lack of practice for the lack of a better term. We didn't really get a lot of laps altogether. I feel like we did kind of on the fly make some quick calls and quick adjustments to really work together. Made a mistake on that last pit stop that we had made. I believe it was my call. We should have stayed out. But other than that, we were still right in the middle of it. Had a chance and just couldn't get it done.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for that, guys, and we hope to see you back next week. And have a good night.
Thank you,
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to go back one more time and take a look at that wreck that happened on that last lap, if I can get there. Might have to manually go into the iRacing software to get a hang on it here. We were sitting there for a decent bit. We'll just do that real quick, just to take a quick look at this last one here. We'll take a look at it from Nick Vasquez's viewpoint as he got tied up there. So this would have been lap 102. And then we want to be on the TV1 viewpoint here. All right. So let's take a look at what happened here. Obviously, everyone is racing hard of this race. And it was coming out of turn 3 here, so we'll cruise here for another half a lap. So let's take a look at what's going on here. We had the 73, the 22. Looks like the 25 of Mitchell Steele Allison gets turned by the 73 of Anthony Campbell, and it's just an absolute pileup. The number 25 Mitchell Steele Allison went for an absolute ride, and everybody is just coming together there. And it is actually just nightmarish looking at that. Let's take a look at this from the blimp view once more. We will head back to the 73 car here. And it looks like Mitchell Steele Allison, yep, he gets a little net code there. Probably shouldn't have turned him, but it was just a 4-car pileup. Wecker into the wall. Clapper makes it through. Bob Baker's there. I mean, everybody is just absolutely gone. And that is just going to put an end to most of those races. So after that, folks, that's pretty much going to bring us to a close here tonight. We're going to go through the final standings one last time. We've got in first place Kenny Reel, second place Zander Short, third place Connor Darnell. Then we've got Ashe Ridge in fourth, Nathaniel Campbell in fifth, Evan Clapper in sixth, and Waylon Vining in seventh. Zach Wecker and Dan Rabarsek and Alexander Gross, 8, 9, 10. That's going to round out your top 10. And then we've got Mohamed Omir, Alexander Dominguez, that's 11 and 12. Blake McClung in 13. Mitchell Steele Allison in 14. Nick Vasquez in 15. Zachary Thomas Johnson in 16. Anthony Campbell in 17. Bob Baker in 18, Jaron Bundy in 19, Jeremy Tabon rounding out your top 20. Then we got Mike Bennett and Sam Bennett finishing 21st and 22nd. Jim Mott, William Smith, and Dominic Bettini, that's 23rd through 25th. Rodney Roberts, Mikhail Turkin, and Keenan Kimber is going to be 26th, 27th, and 28th. Aaron Sire, a start and park in 29th. So that's going to bring out our our final grid there. Thank you to everyone for watching tonight, and with that, I wish you a good night.
Here we go, it's my turn to make history. Here we go, when I'm gone, they'll remember me. Yeah, a dreamer with the fever to be great was all I ever want, was all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame was all I ever want, was all I ever wanted. Got me singing like
for you. Corey, are you there?